Adi Shankaracharya is saying, neither by yoga, nor Sankhya, nor by work, nor by learning, but by the realization of one's identity with Brahman or the absolute reality is liberation possible, and by no other means. So you see, this is an innermost secret that Adi Shankaracharya is sharing with us all. Identify with the absolute, the highest reality. Forget everything else. Forget yoga, forget Sankhya philosophy, forget your work, forget your karma, forget your vidya, forget learning. Identify with Brahman, with the absolute reality, and then you become liberated. You become free. You become a Jivan Mukta. You find mukti, you find contentment, you find bliss, you find higher realization. This is a truly gutsy teaching. See the guts with which Adi Shankaracharya is saying this. And this is the very essence, the very heart of his message. And it is the very heart of the Vedantic message. This is a crystallization of the Upanishadic message. The very soul of the Veda. It deals with our inner energy. It says, no matter what all you do in the world, you can practice all sorts of yoga, you can indulge in all sorts of philosophical speculation, all sorts of theology, all sorts of Sankhya philosophy and other things. And you can do your karma yoga, you can do your service, you can do all sorts of things. But till you identify with Brahman, the absolute reality, there is no liberation possible. And the moment you identify with this absolute reality, you are absolute reality. You are part of this absolute reality. So this is intense. This is truly what Adi Shankaracharya's core teaching is. And it is an empowering teaching. It gives us inner power. It gives us the feeling that not only are we infinitely powerful, not only are we part of this Brahman, this ultimate absolute reality, an intrinsic part of it, therefore a part of the divine, but it also tells us that the way to this truth is very spontaneous, it's very sahaj, it's very natural, because there's nothing to do, no yoga, no philosophy, no theory, nothing. Identification. Think of yourself as one with this Brahman. Think of yourself as one with absolute reality, the highest reality, and the moment you do that, you attain to enlightenment. So it is a question of your chitta, it's a question of your consciousness, identifying with that highest, identifying with that greatest. Through that itself you come to ultimate beauty, ultimate truth, ultimate love, ultimate contentment, ultimate achievement, ultimate potential realization and flowering of your fragrance, flowering of your being, expressing your fragrance in the world, expressing your true power in the world. So your inner functioning depends upon this whole question of how you identify with the highest reality. It's in essence very simple, but the problem is we lose this identification with higher reality. We keep identifying ourselves with smaller things. We identify with a particular religious practice we do. We identify with a particular position of power we do. We introduce ourselves as a professional in certain field. So our whole identification is the problem. You are not the power position you hold. You are not that personality people know you as. You are not a particular character doing something which, yes, do that part, but do it like an actor playing his part. You see, an actor has the ability to play various parts in various roles. He doesn't have to identify with each role, no. He is an actor, but he's playing different parts, just so you are. But at your very essence, you are part of the Brahman. Know yourself to be that. And that way you go deeper and deeper into your self-abundance. You go deeper and deeper into your own ecstasy. You go deeper and deeper into your own truth. So that is the light, that is like sunlight into our being, which Adi Shankaracharya's teaching is casting upon us, removing the darkness of our energy and filling it with light, making our energy 100% active. And how does our energy become 100% active? When it disengages from identification with smaller things, when it engages with identification with the largest. That takes care of our fears, that takes care of our inner conflict, that takes care of our inner anger, because now you vibrate with a feeling that not only do you have a gratitude towards this highest reality which you are a part of, but you also feel its infinite power working through you. And when you feel its infinite power working through you, vibrating through you, dancing through every cell, through every pore of your being, in your very marrow, then you feel true power. You feel like all goals in life can be met, not only in a material way, but in a way which truly fulfills you. This is living a truly purpose-centric life. It makes your life into a song, a dance, a true celebration of love, a true celebration of your intrinsic higher truth. And then you find that you are certainly able to enter the doors of the kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of God, the kingdom of the higher, the kingdom of the infinite. That is cosmic realization, that is universal realization in the Vedantic sense. It's a question of snapping your fingers. Snap, identify with the highest. All other problems take care of themselves. Then you function from your innermost core. Usually we are functioning from the circumference of our being, from the superficiality of our thoughts, from the periphery of our thoughts, from the periphery of our heart-mind complex. No, go deepest, go highest. Don't be afraid to go highest. Take the quantum jump. Identify with the highest. That is the quantum jump into the highest. So, this is essentially what the gutsy, courageous portion of Vedanta asserts. This quantum jump, this ability to move into the highest bliss in one shot. No need to wait. To move into the highest power in one shot. To move into the infinity of being in one shot. Rejoice, sing, celebrate, dance in that reality. Know yourself to be that reality and you feel it. Your energy reaches its highest crescendo.